10 countries that are impossible to invade when it comes to military strength. Some countries are simply not easy to invade due to their powerful armies, geographic advantages, and tough defenses. Whether it's towering mountains, icy terrains, massive armies, or clever strategies, these nations have a reputation for being almost impossible to conquer. Let's dive into the top 10 countries that are nearly impossible to invade. 1. Russia's size is its biggest advantage. Spanning across 11 time zones, it's the largest country in the world. Even if an invader managed to penetrate its borders, controlling such a vast and varied landscape, ranging from the freezing tundras of Siberia to the rugged Ural Mountains, would be an impossible task. The harsh Russian winter has been a historic weapon, as seen during invasions by Napoleon and the Nazis. Combine that with one of the largest military forces and extensive nuclear capabilities, and you have a recipe for a defensive fortress. 2. United States. The United States is nearly impossible to invade thanks to its massive geographical advantages and military might. Surrounded by two vast oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific, any invader would face the logistical nightmare of transporting troops and supplies over such large distances. The US military is also the most powerful in the world, boasting unparalleled technological advancements and nearly 1.5 million active troops, making an invasion practically inconceivable. 3. Switzerland is famously neutral, but it's more than ready for a conflict. The country's mountainous terrain is an invader's worst nightmare, with hidden bunkers and military installations embedded within the Alps. All bridges and tunnels are rigged with explosives to be blown up at a moment's notice to block access. The Swiss military is small but well trained, with every able-bodied male citizen being part of the army reserves, creating a nationwide defensive network. 4. China's size, population, and mountainous borders make it a tough country to attack. Boasting the world's largest standing army and extensive modern military capabilities, it would be a challenge for anyone to breach its borders. The Himalayas to the southwest serve as a natural defense, while deserts, plateaus, and jungles in the west and south add additional layers of protection. 5. India. Like China, India benefits from its size and geographic diversity. The towering Himalayas in the north and dense forests in the northeast create natural barriers against potential invaders. India's military is one of the largest in the world, equipped with advanced technology and nuclear capabilities. Its varied climate and terrain, from deserts to jungles, would make sustaining an invasion near impossible. 6. Australia is like a fortress due to its isolation. It's the only continent, making it surrounded entirely by oceans, posing a significant logistical hurdle for any invading force. Beyond its natural isolation, the harsh outback and desert interior offer little support for invaders. Australia also maintains a modern military force and strong defense alliances, particularly with the United States. 7. Canada's size and cold climate make it a tough target. The country's Arctic tundra is practically impassable for a military force, and its dense forests and rocky terrain serve as a great natural defense. While Canada's military is not as large as others on this list, its strong alliances, particularly with the United States and NATO, would make an invasion futile. 8. Japan's defense lies in its geography and technological prowess. Being an island nation, Japan is protected by the vast Pacific Ocean. Any invader would face challenges navigating Japan's islands, each having its own defensive measures. Additionally, Japan maintains a highly advanced military, capable of rapid mobilization and defensive measures to counter potential threats. 9. Israel's small size belies its immense military capability. Surrounded by hostile territories for much of its existence, Israel has one of the most advanced and experienced militaries in the world. Its geography, particularly the Negev desert, also provides some natural defense. Israel's intelligence capabilities and sophisticated missile defense systems, such as the Iron Dome, make it incredibly difficult to launch a successful invasion. 10. New Zealand. Like Australia, New Zealand benefits from its isolation. Located far from any other major landmass, New Zealand's geographical isolation acts as a natural barrier against potential invaders. The country's defensive strategy is based on its strong military alliances, particularly with Australia and the United States. While New Zealand's military is not as large as others, the logistical nightmare of mounting an invasion across vast oceans makes the task near impossible. Conclusion: these countries are not impossible to invade because of luck or circumstance, but due to careful planning, strategic alliances, and unique geographical advantages. From the cold wastelands of Russia to the isolated coasts of New Zealand, history has shown that these regions are not easy prey for invading forces. Think you've got the strategy to take over? Think again. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to support the Avoice Podcast channel.